We're about to talk to Tom Fitzgerald, so let's take a look at some notable acquisitions since 2021. And in this week in particular, Tom, you have been a busy guy. Busy and successful in getting some of these items on your to-do list done. The big ones, of course, signing Timo Meier to a nice big extension, and then acquiring Tyler Toffoli as well in a trade. I'm going to start with Tyler Toffoli because I saw some interviews that you did yesterday talking about the long-term future of Tyler Toffoli and not, acquiring a player unless you wanted them to be around for a little while. What kind of conversations have you had with him about that?
Well, again, one, what he does on the ice is the most important thing to us. I hear he's a fantastic human being. That's second with us. We want good people. We want people who want to be in New Jersey. The second part, well, that'll take care of itself. Just like Eric Holler, just like Timo Meier. These guys come in, see what we're all about, live in the area, the travel, great restaurants at your fingertips, and not to mention, really good team.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely. You've built a terrific team. You had a great season this year. And, you add a guy like Toffoli, as Jackie points out. I mean, he's a really talented player, can help fill out your top six, can score, and he's got experience in big moments, right? But let me ask you about the discussion with Timo Meier, because that was one of those things we weren't sure if it was going to drag on, right? I'm sure you got him even. It was like, you had confidence you could get it done, but you're never 100% sure. How did that go over the last couple of weeks till finally getting it figured out?
Well, his agent, Claude Lemieux, he was a pleasure to work with.
Okay.
Deal making is something that you need a partner, and you need to negotiate with a partner. The most important thing was Timo really wanted to be in New Jersey. We really wanted Timo in New Jersey. I really have to tip my hat to our ownership group, led by David Blitzer and Josh Harris. They've given me the resources to actually put this team together the way we see it as a hockey operations group. We got a lot of good people in our operations that we've got great processes going on to make proper decisions, but you need the backing of your ownership. But again, I really love New Jersey, and I think people who don't know New Jersey have to experience it to understand that passion that we have as an organization.
Fair enough. Well, it's safe to say it's been a busy week. You've got another pick coming up here in the 7th round. Take us sort of inside what it is like at the draft table. Like, what really goes on as you get deeper into the draft and the picks become, I would imagine, maybe not harder might be a dramatic word, but just kind of how the day progresses at the draft table.
Again, the work that our amateur staff does, the travel, the passion they have for players, the debates that they have, arguments at times. That's all I'm asking. I want a group that pushes each other. I want a group that is
passion.
And you know what? They have to have a growth mindset. They want to be able to get better. We all don't know everything. So we're an organization that believes in that development. But you know what? We break it down into certain groups. The passion levels, impact type players, elite players. And you're right. As you go through the draft and come into the later rounds, I'm looking for lottery tickets. That's what I'm looking for. So I just tell them, tell me who's got the highest ceiling. That's what I want.
Let me ask you now. We got the free agent window opening up. It's only like in hours. It seems like a couple days away, right? I mean, it's been a busy week with the awards, and you guys were invested there, and then here at the draft, signing guys. What's on the table? What's left? You got some cap room to play with. What are some of the things that maybe you're looking at? Obviously, there's been a lot of discussion about goaltenders, but what are you thinking about over the next couple of days?
Really to round out our group, that maybe talking to our RFAs. Maybe we're looking for something different, on the wings. Maybe right now we have 7 defensemen, including Nemec. Is he going to be ready? I don't have the answer. So I've got to be prepared for that. Are we going out and getting somebody? We'll start tomorrow with our group and go through really the checklist of things we really want to accomplish.
It's so cliche to say this, but we talk all the time about one step at a time, right? The New Jersey Devils took such a huge step last year. What does the next step look like in terms of when the next regular season gets underway?
We all know what the next step is. Expectations, standards
have all gone up.
They've all gone up. They skyrocketed, and that's the fun part. It wasn't fun selling off players for future assets, but that had to be done to get to the point where today we had to draft well and build a core of young players to build around, and then have more assets to actually surround them. But I go back to ownership, who's given me the resources to go out and get a Dougie Hamilton, to re-sign a Timo Meier. And it's up to them. Like, this is their fraternity. You know, they want to recruit players and tell them how great we are. Even better.
What do you think your guys learned from the playoffs this year? Young players, first playoff for many of them. What do you think they learned?
It's hard to win a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
You know, every team goes into the season wanting to win the Stanley Cup. You got to go 4 rounds, 4 hard rounds. We went 2 hard rounds. 2 more.
Go ahead,
so, again, surrounding these kids, and I say kids, they're young men with winning pedigree. It starts with Palat, now to Foley. Like, these guys understand what it takes to win, and they can pass it on. The culture that we're building, to me, I leave it up to the players. It's their room. You know, what you permit is what you promote. So, culture's a big thing for us.
All right, I like that. Great answer.
Yeah.
Tom, thank you for hopping on the desk with us. We really appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the draft and free agency right around the corner as well. We appreciate the time.
Thank you.